I vividly remember the days when something strange happened in our town. It was a quiet place where everyone knew each other's first and last names. It all began when a tree suddenly appeared in the middle of the square. No one planted it. It was small and fragile, yet its presence was palpable. The tree grew extremely fast, becoming huge, and the townspeople started to love it, almost as if it were one of us. Its mysterious origin added a touch of magic to the place. However, the affection for the tree changed drastically when one morning we found Mr. Thomas, the town's priest, hanging from one of its branches. Mr. Thomas was an elderly man, beloved and respected by everyone. It was a hard blow to the community. 3 neighbors hurriedly took him down, but it was already too late. Soon another tragedy shook the town. Mr. Smith, known to all for his impulsive temperament but good heart, was also found hanging from the same tree. Fear pervaded every corner of the town. No one knew who might be next, and the deaths seemed more the acts of a murderer than simple suicides. One night, as silence enveloped our homes, there was a noise at the door. My grandfather, with whom I lived, went to open it. Through the darkness, a male voice told him it was his time. My grandfather, frightened and desperate, called for help. I sensed that whoever it was leading him to the tree. My father and I, alerted by the screams, ran out of the house. Upon reaching the square, the scene that awaited us was nightmarish. A former neighbor of the town who had died 20 years ago stood before us. He was holding my grandfather, trying to force him to hang himself from the tree. Seeing him, Michael released my grandfather and fled toward the cemetery, vanishing into the fog. This man had been a troublesome individual in life, known for his thefts and bad behavior. Once, he even brutally beat an elderly woman. Some neighbors, tired of his atrocities, decided to give him a lesson that, accidentally or intentionally, ended in his death. Subsequent investigations revealed that those responsible for that deadly beating had been my grandfather and Mr. Smith. The only one who knew the secret was Mr. Thomas, to whom both had confessed. However, the priest never revealed anything to the police, guarding the secret of confession until his death. The months following these events were filled with a tense calm. The investigation of the incidents in the square led to no definitive conclusion, beyond old stories and poorly kept secrets. The figure of this man, coming back from the dead to settle scores, left a mark of fear and superstition on the town. Today, the tree is still there, majestic but somber, and although life has continued, the memory of those dark mornings lingers. Sometimes, when the wind moves its branches, it seems they whisper the secrets they hold, reminding us of the fear that Michael, or his vengeful spirit, might return one day.